Asus Zenphones. And it seems strange. Year after year, Asus released these super compact but high-end phones, and year after year, people labeled them as the gold standard for their diminutive size. But I think the crux of it is this. When most people are shopping for a smartphone, the primary limiting factor is budget. We want to get the most product for that budget, but you can't do that if you're also working with a size constraint. There's a reason that the iPhone minis failed. So what's left then? Well, I really like the Samsung Galaxy S24. It's a very light, very small all-rounder. You get Samsung's AI, which, as we've seen, is the best, but the battery and the cameras, while solid, aren't great for this flagship tier. So then you've got the Google Pixel 9 Pro, which has good battery life and great cameras. Google's really neatened up their game in 2024, especially with their flagship phones. But I would go as far as to say that none of those beats the Xiaomi 14. Kind of reaching the limits of how far I can stretch with a suit this tight. This thing isn't quite as mini as the S24, but it's not far off. And it has top-notch cameras. It's just so fun to shoot with because it doesn't for once feel like you're getting the sloppy camera seconds from the Ultraphone, like it definitely does with the Samsung. Also, the battery does last a really long time for such a small phone. So, here it is, on the plinth. Xiaomi did wow me. Disgusting. Now, there are two things that I would flag. Software-wise, you get 4 years of software updates here as opposed to 7 on Samsung, and not everyone loves Xiaomi's HyperOS operating system. It does feel a little bit like a knockoff iOS, but if that doesn't matter to you, then it is fast and it is customizable. The second thing, though, is the slightly awkward fact that Xiaomi has actually already released the Xiaomi 15, but they just have this extremely delayed process getting those new phones to the West.